Being in a class with Bob Wineburg it's fun, it's challenging, and more than anything, every student learns a lot.
So I went to this class and I meet this crazy professor who's jumping on tables and yelling at us and really encouraging us to think.
So I teach about social policy, and all policies affect people. I teach about community and the system of organizations in the community, and I teach about those interconnections of organizations. I try to read about each era that comes in, and so I get a research-based understanding of who I'm dealing with. The 1980s didn't have cell phones, didn't have computers. There was no Google in 1980. So I had to figure out ways to keep them interested. But it's far different from the way of keeping today's group interested.
Now, I sat in the very back of class and I didn't really plan on participating much, but Bob kind of took a special interest in me and always made a point to come talk to me during class and get me to participate, and that was the beginning of my relationship with Bob.
The systems theory is what we base all of our other theories off of in social work. It's our unifying theory, that everything's connected to everything else. I kept reading about systems theory and I tried to teach it with the PowerPoints, and I was boring myself to smithereens. I was saying, damn, there's more to it than this. And then my wife in the late 80s told me about a workshop she went to about yarn, and bingo! And everybody says that these guys they don't pay attention. We don't pay attention to who they are. And this is a marvelous way and a fun way for me not to be bored, because I hate to lecture. And when I see somebody that could be at Harvard, like a Michelle, and a Veronica, Tyree, they all come from places that didn't allow them to be the diamonds that they really are. And so I would push them. I would say, I see something in you don't see, and I'm not going to get off of it until you start to see it.
Bob Wineburg was more than a professor. He has become a mentor, and I'm proud to say a friend over 20 plus years. Anytime I took even considered a career move or a new position, I would call him or email him. He was always very accessible, and he always had words of wisdom.
I feel like having Bob as a mentor changed my life because he gave me a person in my life to constantly challenge me and push me to be better and want better for myself and for those around me. And I just felt like that was something that I needed when I first met Bob, and it's something that I continuously need throughout my journey, and he's always there to provide that for me.
I truly believe in bringing the community to the classroom and the classroom to the community. The university is part of the community, and we have guest speakers coming in all of the time, so we do bring the community in a little bit. But as we get more advanced in the social work classes, like when I teach my policy class, if they're studying a policy, I want to bring the implementer of the policy into class to grade my students. Who says that teaching is confined to an 1850s structure that's laid out like a factory, and that teaching ends once this contrived 16 weeks is over with? Teaching has been a calling for me, so if they want to call me, they can. Call me anytime, I'd be glad to help you. You went through our program, so they're part of my family.
When I got this opportunity at Cone to step up and take a leadership role, he was one of the first people that I told. And again, the email, the word, I could hear what he was saying as I was reading his email. These words of, you've got it, go for it, make it happen. Just always pushing from behind, encouraging, and I will appreciate that forever.